Well, welcome to Charlie's Tales. I'm Charlie Glass, and I've been collecting and writing and telling these tales for practically all my life. And if you like them, I would like to ask you to subscribe to our channel. And if you'd really like it, hit the like button. The story I want to tell you about today is about my grandmother's miraculous salve. My dad used to tell me the story that when he was a child, that grandma made this salve that was just a miracle working stuff. If you got a scratch or a cut, you put that salve on it, it instantly healed up. And he said it was just amazing what you could do with that. And it was a super secret recipe. She just would not tell anyone how she made this stuff, and she would always be in the kitchen by herself when she was making it. But as she made it, it had this aroma that smelled sort of like fish, and it was very attractive to the cats. And one of the cats got in the house, and as Grandma was working to mix all this stuff up, cooking it on the stove, this cat was curling around her legs, and she was purring and carrying on. And Grandma went up to pour up some of this salve, and she always poured it up in little, it used to be cosmetic jars. They were about 2.5 inches in diameter and about an inch deep. And Dad said that's all you needed was that. And so she's out pouring this stuff up in all these things, and that old cat jumped up on the table where she was pouring into these jars, and Grandma was really irritated, and so she just reached up and slapped that cat, knocked it completely off the table. But apparently she had some of this salve on her hands when she did that, because when she hit the cat, she hit him at the bare spot, right at the root of its tail. By the time the cat hit the floor, that bare spot had done healed up. Now, Dad said that Granddaddy Glass was would go downtown, and they'd have streetcars that ran on rails and through town, and they were electrically operated. They had a collector that went up to the wire that would run the electric motors. And it was relatively quiet, but it made a lot of noise as it clanked along. And Granddad was downtown one day, and this streetcar came by, and a little dog started chasing it. And he was barking and just trying his best to bite the wheels. Well, he got a little bit too close, and he got his tail across the rail. And when he did, the train ran over it and cut his tail off. Well, the dog just had a fit and was running around yelling, screaming, and so Granddad picked up the tail, got his jar of salve out, chased the dog down, caught him, soused that tail into that sauce, stuck it back on the dog, and the tail just healed up instantly. But they arrested him. They got him for retailing dogs without a license. Now, the best part of this thing was Granddad was shaving one day, and he used an old straight razor because he didn't like these newfangled safety razors that were coming out, but he still used his straight razor. And he's shaving one day, and something startled him in the bathroom, and as he was shaving, he turned his head, and when he did, the razor cut his nose off. Well, he dropped the razor, he grabbed his nose, he's trying to run around, and he stepped on the razor, and he cut a toe off. Well, Grandma came running in with her salve. She grabbed the toe, she stuck it back on, she grabbed the nose, she stuck it back on, except she got them in the wrong place. She put the nose where the toe should go, and the toe where the nose should go. And for the rest of Granddaddy's life, his nose smelled and his toes ran. Now, I do hope you enjoyed the story. And if you did, I would appreciate if you would subscribe to our channel and hit the like button if you would, please. And in the meantime, we'll talk to you in the next video. Thanks. Bye-bye.